What's good, Cat Nation? It's your boy Cat, and I'm back with yet another snap. And we are about to react to this video by Wave Entertainment ZA, and it's titled "These American Celebs Humbled by South Africans." I love that about us, guys. Like, they call us bullies, like, on the internet, but then we have to go for our own, because, like, if you don't defend our own, like, who will do it? So yeah, let's see how these celebs got checked. Let's go.
In the age of social media, celebrity feuds have become as commonplace as morning coffee. Yet, amidst the
Facts.
sea of Twitter spads and YouTube shade, there emerges a unique phenomena, the humbling of American celebrities by South Africans. What begins as a virtual clash often escalates into a relay of life reckoning.
I want to talk about this Joe Budden. Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, I saw that. It's about with
fuck that
Tyler.
guy, bro. Nah, fuck him.
Hey, no. That's a different one.
Say again? Why am I
Trevor was
beefing
beefing with Ye.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they Trevor Noah, not even from America.
Right.
He just looked black.
As the stars
What?
themselves confronted with the perspective and experiences far removed from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. These encounters not only challenge the egos of the privileged few, but also serve as a potent reminder of the power of cultural exchange in an increasingly interconnected world. In this
What
video,
was
we
Kanye
break
on
down
about?
some of the most controversial
You know
beefs
what? I'm trying
between
to think what they
Americans
said,
and
but
South
then
Africans. Some will shock you. Make sure you watch till the end. Now, without further ado, let's get started with the video.
Let's go.
Artists routinely have to participate in interviews with people to promote themselves and whatever they have going on at the moment.
Yeah,
In
and
early
that's when they slip
2022,
up.
Ari Lennox was a guest on Podcast and Chill when host McG asked a question that left
I
the singer
remember.
visibly uncomfortable. The South African podcaster is known for his controversial takes
What was the
during
question,
interviews,
Ghana? But I
and
remember
this
this whole
was no
scandal.
different.
Yeah.
The question that started the wildfire was when McG asked if someone was fucking Ari Lennox good, a reference to one of her lyrics from the 2019 song Pop. Here's a clip of it.
And where we at right now? Is someone fucking you good right now? You
Oh
getting
my
married?
god! Whoa, man. I'm not having. Whoa, that's a wild question.
Big G.
Why that way? Why ask it that way? Whoa.
Because that's what you say in the song. You know what I mean? I love that part.
When did I say? When did I say that? I said it in the song.
Yeah.
You don't even know your own
remember the song?
lyrics.
The episode quickly trended on social media, and many major media publications picked up the story across the world. Joe Budden, a fellow podcaster, said he doesn't see anything wrong with McG's line of questioning and went on to call McG a shock jock. Now, for those who don't know, a shock jock is someone who is a radio broadcaster or a DJ who entertains the listeners and attracts attention
By asking
using
shock
humor
value
or
questions.
exaggeration that may offend a portion of the listening audience. The
Yeah.
reason Joe Biden said McG is a shock jock is
But McG is
because
not a shock
McG
jock.
has been fired a lot of times from radio, mainly for his behavior and offensive broadcasting.
McG's not
Ari
a shock
Lennox
joke.
did an
though.
interview with a gentleman that I was unfamiliar with. I had to go research him. And he asked something that was inappropriate. Well, that Ari felt was inappropriate, which was, are you being fucked good right now? When you research the gentleman, he's a shock jock from wherever he's from.
Oh.
Like,
That's what they all are trying to be. Never mind. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
okay, but,
McGee's
that
not a
may
shock
not
jock.
make it okay, but they exist.
No. Right. Doesn't make it okay.
Where's he from? Find out where he's from for me, please, so I can give this gentleman.
The podcast or just in general?
Yeah, the podcast is from where?
It's where they're from. I don't.
Yes, because he's from somewhere else.
I feel like it was South Africa, but I could be wrong about that.
I think so too, but I want to be certain of
I'm
it.
almost certain it was.
Right? So he asked the inappropriate question. She was shocked in the moment, said, "How could you ask me that?" or whatever she said, and then the interview continued.
Yeah. South Africa.
He's from South Africa.
While addressing the McG and Ari Lennox issue, it was clear that Joe Biden researched McG's history but did not want to acknowledge it. He did
Yeah.
not want to show it and also did not want to say his name.
I was
He
about to say,
basically-
like, how do you say you research this person, but then you don't know where they're from? You know, it's that downplaying of trying to act like it's not a big deal, whereas You want to talk about it, but you don't want to make it a big deal. Those two things don't mix. You know who he
He
is.
acted like McG was a small-time podcaster while he was way bigger to even mention his name.
Exactly.
Chillers criticized McG's behavior via the Lennox interview, but
Yeah, that
harshly
was-
defended McG against Joe Biden.
Yeah,
Joe
but
Bi-
first of all, that was inappropriate. You know, we know McG. But the problem is, how did she get an interview with McG without knowing that this is how McG moves? You would expect that the people around her circle or her managers or whoever set that interview up would have warned her that this is how McG does his interviewing. This is the lining of question that he might go into and decide whether she wants to do that or not. Because it seems like she went into an interview blind without knowing who that guy is, which was a bad idea. And yeah, that was inappropriate on McGee's side. Despite whether she says it in the lyrics or not, it's still, if you wanted to ask it like from the lyrics point of view, he could have like framed it better. So he didn't. So it just came across as inappropriate. But Joe Biden trying to like downplay McG like that, it's that's not it. Yeah.
Biden basically did what all American media platforms do. He belittled McG and amended McG because he is from Africa. It's no secret that Americans, especially the so-called blacks, believe that they are better than Africans.
That's
McG
true.
and Saul replied to Joe Biden comments by swearing and roasting him in Venezuela.
Joe Budden. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, bro. Nah, fuck that guy, bro. Nah, fuck him. Bro. You know what he does, right? So they're talking about the whole Ari Lennox thing.
Yeah.
And then he says, my beef with him, I don't mind him saying some podcaster or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But don't come on the show and say, I researched the guy, he's a shock jock. That's what he called you.
He called me a shock
Yeah, I
jock.
said you're a shock jock. He's like, well, I researched the guy, I researched him. And then you know what, the next thing, what he says next?
What?
What's his name?
What's his
Where's
name?
he from?
Where's he from? Those two
You said
don't
you
make
fucking
sense.
researched the guy. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit.
The only thing shocking are his numbers. If you're watching this Joe Biden Mundo Ako.
Diti Wako, Joe. Diti Wako.
Research that.
Research what? Since you're so good at research what the fuck that means. Diti Wako.
I didn't see this clip. Nah.
The beef between Joe Biden and McG has not officially ended though. From time to time, they each take jabs at each other.
Really?
Recently, Joe said McG is using his name for clout, while McG believes that Joe is obsessed with him or perhaps afraid of the growth of his podcast. Either way, South Africans don't always beef with Americans. Sometimes we fight with our own African brothers. In 2019,
Yeah.
a heated conversation emerged following the xenophobic attacks. In early September 2019, xenophobic attacks escalated
remember
dramatically
this.
in two large South African cities, Johannesburg
Joburg.
and Pretoria. Businesses
Yeah.
belonging to African immigrants
Yeah, that was
were
crazy.
looted, burned, and destroyed. During the 2019 attacks, Nigerians, especially those who had families in South Africa, pressured the government to evacuate Nigerian migrants. While chaos was taking place in the streets, online, other attacks were taking place between Nigerians and South Africans. Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, and M.I. Abaga took several shots aimed at South Africans
I don't know
and
those
their
other two.
government. South Africans, including the late AKA, defended their country while also citing illegal activities that foreign nationals such as Nigerians do in South Africa. During these heated discussions, Burna Boy wrote several tweets, including one where he said, "I have never set foot in SA since 2017 and I will never go back to South Africa again for any reason until South African government wakes the F up." 4 years later, Burna Boy announced that he will be handling a concert in FNB Stadium. Many people had mixed feelings about his show, mainly because he insulted South Africans and swore he will
Like
never
the
set
switch
foot
up.
in the country again.
The switch up.
Tickets for his show were selling very slowly. As a result, they postponed the show for 16th December of 2023. Still, he only managed to sell half the stadium. His management team and Ticket Pro later confirmed that the show was cancelled due to low ticket sales. The truth is, South Africans love their culture.
And that's the thing. You fuck with us, then do not think that we'll ever fuck with you again. Like we don't forget. We don't forget. Something that happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, we will bring that shit up, proper. We don't play. We don't play. Like, how can you say you'll never set foot in here again, then announce a concert? And I'm pretty sure, like, some people were very sad because, you know, they are fans of your music either way, and they wanted to go. But then the majority will be like, nah, fuck that. We don't care. You said you're not gonna come back. So then why are you creating a concert? It's because now you know, because obviously South Africa, the money's here. The money's here. And before that, and I'm pretty sure even before, he sold a lot of money. And he knew that he was going to make a lot of money. So he was like, hey, let's go back to SA. Or his management team or somebody in like around him was like, let's go to SA. But the thing is, like, once we don't fuck with you anymore, we don't fuck with you and we rarely forgive. So...
And there was no way they would miss out on enjoying a long weekend with their loved ones for Burna Boy, especially after he disrespected the South African public.
Bruh.
It's evident from public reaction that the reason many people didn't buy tickets for Burna Boy's show was because they wanted to teach him a lesson. One SA Twitter user said, "Burna Boy postponing the show doesn't sit well with me. I wanted him to perform in an empty stadium. Can't piss on South Africans, then think we'll support your ish.
Like,
spreading
what?
lies, then go as far as saying you won't put your foot in SA ever again." Other South Africans had to remind him he's nothing like Casper, known for filling up stadiums across South Africa. But this was not the first time South Africans went to war with an outsider. In 2021, Rihanna stole and remaked Midnight Staring by DJ Maphorisa and Busiswa, which made South Africans go bananas on Twitter. Firstly, let's start by listening to both songs. Here's the original Midnight Staring.
I remember this song. This was a hit. This was
And then, here's the Rihanna ad with the remade version of the song.
And she used it for like her beauty products, ne? And you can just hear that it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
If you are South African, surely you've heard of Midnight Staring.
Yeah.
The song was a massive hit back in 2017. In Rihanna's advert, you can see her showcasing her new release, playing a remake version of the song. It wasn't long after when the music used in the video caught the attention of South African social media users. Busiswa, who sang the chorus of the song, responded via Twitter by saying, "Nah, Fenty Beauty just use a remake of Midnight Staring with my voice
and
to avoid paying us for it."
That's the issue. They used her voice. Like you can argue that every other instrument in there has been created from scratch, but then you sampling someone else's voice, and especially, which is weird because American copyright laws do not play. So the fact that they were able to do this and thought that
I'm sad,
get
but it's the game, I guess. Many South Africans took to Twitter in defense of Busiswa, saying that everyone that worked on the record is supposed to get their monies because all I hear is Midnight Staring. Another Twitter user said, "The problem is that Americans still think Africa is a jungle and full of uneducated people.
True.
That's why they keep on doing this."
They're very ignorant.
Although
Not all of them,
many South
but then
Africans were defending
a lot of
Busiswa,
them.
other people felt that Busiswa is being a coward and she was not really calling Rihanna out the way she was supposed to.
That tweet
Even
was
though
offensive.
Rihanna did not apologize or compensate the Midnight Staring composers, South Africans made it very clear that no one is going to exploit their art and get away with it so easily.
Which
In
they
fact,
shouldn't.
another South African who fought and stood his ground against an American was our beloved Trevor Noah. The beef between Kanye West and
Like,
Trevor
why?
Noah took place
Kanye is so
earlier
random,
in
to be
2023 after Trevor condemned Kanye for his incest trolling of ex-wife Kim Kardashian on social media. Kanye West responded to Trevor Noah on a Drink Champs interview by saying,
You know what I'm saying? It's like Trevor Noah, not even from America.
Right.
He just looked black.
Right.
During Trevor's Daily Show
What's that got to
segment
do with
Between the
anything?
Scenes, an audience member asked Trevor why is he beefing with Kanye West, which he responded by saying,
I was never beefing with Kanye West. I was concerned about Kanye West. And genuinely, I mean this because
it should
if
be.
somebody says to me or to anyone that they have a mental health issue. And they say to everyone that when they don't take their medication, they're unable to control themselves. And then everyone ignores when that person is having an episode and they haven't taken their medication, and then they platform the person, and then they put them out. I sometimes think it's a little shitty, to be honest with you, you know?
Kanye
Dog,
then
dog, let's be honest. Trevor is very smart, dog, and he's very well spoken, and he's a genuine person. Like the way he just answered that, saying that he's actually concerned, and it just shows that he's also being the better person in a way. Because why would you, like I said, Kanye is so random. Like you cannot keep track of what he's saying, or you know where he lies or what he's thinking. So trying to go to beef with someone like that, you'll lose.
and further responded to Trevor by directing a racial slur at Trevor Noah on Instagram, which led to Kanye being temporarily banned from the platform for a day. Trevor responded with a lengthy post condemning Kanye's comments. Trevor's response resonated with audiences worldwide, particularly with the African diaspora, who found solace in his articulate critique of Kanye's remarks.
Bro, this is the person who's making this video. Like, dog, what is this? An English class? The African diaspora. Like, what? With solace? Like, yo, my guy, chill. Use normal words so that we can understand you. Like, just listen to this.
Resonated with audiences worldwide, particularly with the African diaspora, who found solace in his articulate critique of Kanye's remarks.
My guy.
And once more, South Africans stood themselves against American bullies. But this was not the first time ignorant Americans clashed with South Africans. In 2017, Erykah Badu made comments during her performance in South Africa, where she reportedly mocked South African accents. Erykah Badu performed at the annual DSTV Delicious International Food and Music Festival in Johannesburg in October 2017. During her performance, Badu reportedly imitated and made comments about South African accents, which some attendees found offensive. Bonang Matheba, a well-known South African media personality with a lot...
That's a bit stupid. Like, I feel like mocking accents and making fun of accents is a bit childish. You know, you do that when you haven't traveled. For some people like them, about Erykah Badu, like they've traveled all over the world, so they should know that people have accents at this point. It's for childish people. I remember I used to make fun of like my high school teacher, not even high school, I think it was primary. She was like Zimbabwean, and you know, I'd make fun of the Zimbabwean accent just because, you know, you haven't traveled, you haven't seen. But then the minute you grow out and you start to see more places, you just understand that accents are normal. Dude, we have accents in the same country, just in different provinces. So yeah, that's just stupid and childish.
Large following on social media took to Twitter to express her disapproval of Badu's remarks. Matheba criticized Badu for disrespecting South African culture and accents, describing her behavior as inappropriate and disrespectful.
It's childish.
Following Bonang Matheba's tweets, Erykah Badu responded on Twitter defending her actions and claiming that her comments were misunderstood. Badu stated that she had nothing but love for South Africa and its people, and that her remarks were intended to be light-hearted and playful. Despite Badu's explanation, the controversy continued to garner attention on social media, with many South Africans expressing disappointment and frustration with her remarks. Some Twitter users accused Erykah Badu of cultural insensitivity and called her to apologize to the South African people. The feud eventually subsided, but not before sparking discussions about cultural respect and sensitivity. While Erykah Badu did not issue a formal apology, the incident served as a reminder of the importance of cultural awareness and understanding when transacting with diverse audiences. In the end, the clashes between American celebrities and South African transcend mere entertainment gossip. They serve as a pigment reminder of the universal human experience and the importance of humility in the face of diverse perspectives. As the stars return to their Beverly Hills mansions or whatever they stay, they carry with them not only newfound respect for the people they encountered, but also a deeper understanding of the world beyond the silver screen.
Yeah.
And perhaps these encounters will spark conversations and actions that lead to greater empathy, understanding, and unity across borders and cultures. Do let me know your thoughts about these incidents in
I'm guessing that's it. Yeah, this is a dope video. This was a dope video. And shout out to us South Africans for standing up for our people, dog. We might fight against each other, but then when it comes down to it, we will unite, against the outside world. And this is crazy that these are all things back then, 2022, 2017. What about the recent ones? Like the Tyler situation and the fact that she's colored. We fought for that. And then also the Amapiano versus Afropiano dog. We stay fighting for our people, especially when they represent us like on the other side of the world. Then we fight for them and we make sure that, we got their bags. And I love that about South Africa. But then yeah, this is a dope video by Dude. If only you could just tone down the English a little bit, my guy. But then yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.